What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Lutu Sick, back in the lab, back in the saddle after a much needed vacation. Your boy took some time off, took some time away from content creation, social media, work, and now I'm feeling reloaded and I'm back in the saddle, ready to go. And that's just in time for UFC 319, Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. For over a year, this matchup has been brewing. Khamzat is the uncrowned king in the eyes of many. He's a wrecking ball who hasn't really been touched since exploding into UFC in 2020. And Dricus du Plessis, well, he's been the overachiever, the underdog, the guy who keeps pulling off the impossible every time we count him out. Yeah, y'all, it's a fight that we've been waiting for it feels like a few years, and it's finally actually happening. But in the lead up to this fight, I feel like the question has really been around, hey, can DDP defend from the Khamzat takedown? And honestly, I think people are asking the wrong question. Forget can Dricus stop the takedown. The real question is, will it matter? Because even if Khamzat gets him down early, what we've seen from Chimaev in the past is that he's a guy who sprints and dies out. What happens when that tank starts emptying and Dricus is still standing, still pushing forward? Now DDP is weird. His striking is weird, his fights are ugly, but none of that really matters because he simply just wins. And it's not by decisions either. He finishes guys. You see, he likes to survive, absorb punishment, and then he overwhelms you. He doesn't need to win every minute, he just needs to drag you out into his world long enough to break you. You see, Dricus is the kind of fighter you have to separate from consciousness. You have to flatline. And if you don't, well, if he survives and takes you into round 3, round 4, round 5, well, that's his world, and that's where he takes over. Can a guy overcome that? Can Chimaev overcome that? Well, honestly, I'm not sure. With Chimaev, we've seen dominance. The first round smashes, the raw power, the sprint and drown approach that leaves opponents suffocating before they even get started. But that's the issue. We haven't seen really much else. Only 48 minutes of UFC footage, a few controversies, a couple close decisions, and still no clear sense of what happens when the fight goes long. What happens when plan A doesn't work? What happens when the guy across from you doesn't fold? From what history has shown us with DDP, we know what we're going to get. He's going to go out there, and if he takes a beating, he's going to adapt, he's going to evolve mid-fight. With Chimaev, that's a little bit different. We know what's coming. He's going to try to take him down, but what happens when that doesn't work out? Against Gilbert Burns, his takedowns didn't work for long. Against Kamaru Usman, it faded. He went from control to confusion, and suddenly, it was anyone's fight. And I think that's where Dricus thrives. In the chaos. In the spots where Khamzat hasn't proven he can survive. This fight can end in 5 minutes. Khamzat gets the takedown, passes to mount, rains down damage, but if it doesn't, if Dricus survives, then we're in deep water. And Khamzat, well, he's never really been there. So my pick is Dricus du Plessis by round 4 or round 5 TKO. Not because he's cleaner, not because he's stronger, it's simply because he's gonna be there when the fight gets ugly. And honestly, I think that's where we're going on Saturday night. It's your boy Lutu Sick. Let's continue the conversation going in the comments. Who do y'all think is winning at UFC 319? Hey, if you guys think I'm wrong, let me know. If you guys think I'm right, let me know too. Hey, we're trying to create a little community here, y'all, and it's based on the one thing we love most: combat sports. Click a like on this video, get it popping in the algorithm. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel because we're going to be releasing so much stuff for you very soon. Hey, hit that notification bell, do what you got to do to stay tuned, and always keep those hands up.